I was reading a post the other day that was talking about 80% of 18 to like 28-year-olds, as soon as they think it's an ad, they scroll past it. As soon as they think anything is an advertisement on social media. And that is the main way that brands are advertising. And one of the ways that I think shows that is like a logo with a Sonic logo coming up, etc. That's almost instantaneous. So brands are trying to avoid being scrolled. Yeah. And so if they think that having a visual logo with a Sonic logo is going to make people think it's an ad, which is going to make people scroll, then they won't use it. Whereas like some of the stuff we've been exploring with some social media influencers, etc., is their Sonic logo, but just in there at some point in the beginning and still just having them on screen with their usual content.
Yeah.
Which I think is, like a really helpful way of getting the benefit from it. And then I think if you need to expand it to suit another activation or campaign or whatever, then you would do it. Like,
yeah, you almost need something like really contrasting, don't you? Like if you were normally a high energy brand and then you put something emotional out that was all piano music, but your Sonic logo was like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Obviously that's going to feel really weird and take you completely out of the mood. Yeah. So at that point you need to think about how could that melody be played on the piano. I think that's like a really strong, almost black and white example of like when I think the application is really necessary.
And that's when
I've spoken to brands that have dropped it because it just didn't fit.
You know, like Lis, the Spirits company from Sweden that we did their Sonic logo. Like their Sonic logo is very energetic and upbeat. And they're launching a new Peach line in April, which could have been in the past based on when we're recording this and when we put it out. They're releasing a Peach line in the future. And I know that that would be a perfect scenario to rework their Sonic logo a bit, because I can already see from bits that they've posted that it's a spring, slightly more calm, serene kind of feel to it in my interpretation. In my mind, it's this peaceful thing of like fields with long grass and the sun coming through and like the really nice bottle that they have and the colors and everything. And then at the end of it was like bam, 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 bam. You'd be like, whoa. It would like really pull you potentially out of the mood. Whereas I still think there's a version that we could do of that would still be like, oh, I think that's got, you know, I think I've heard that before. Or it could be the first thing they hear, and then when they hear the full high energy one, when it's on a more high energy campaign, they're like, oh, I think that's that one. But they're all still the same.